From bread baking to shoemaking, the origin of Adidas. You've probably acquired an Adidas item at least once in your life, haven't you? Other than offering high quality and stylish footwear and apparel, the brand is known for the extraordinary story of its evolution. Adidas is an internationally renowned sportswear company known for its athlete-friendly clothing and sneakers, headquartered in Bavaria, Germany. This brand is the second largest in the world, only after Nike. There are so many details, unexpected twists, and legendary moments in the history of Adidas that it can make you appreciate the brand much more. Without any further ado, let's get started. Every great tale begins with a beginning, and the one about Adolf Dassler, popularly known as Adi, began in Herzogenaurach, Germany on the 3rd of November in 1900 into a low-income family. His father, Christoph Dassler, worked as a shoemaker, while his mother, Algirdas, managed a laundry service. Additionally, they sold homemade slippers for extra income. Adolf Dassler graduated from school in 1913. At first, he worked in a local bakery, but soon decided to follow his father's footsteps and become a shoemaker. In 1922, Herzogenaurach town was the main shoemaking center of Germany after it converted many of its textile mills into shoe factories. Approximately 3,500 residents lived in the city during that time, out of which 112 were shoemakers. World War I made life for cobblers very difficult and severely affected the economy. The poverty of Adolf Dassler prevented him from affording a decent working space, so he made shoes in the bathroom of his mother. The electricity supply in those days was not reliable, so he powered most of his machines with stationary bikes by himself, pedaling on them. Among the materials Dassler used to make shoes were military uniforms, helmets, tires, and even parachutes. As a passionate sports fan, Adolf Dassler always dreamed of making sport shoes. Throughout Adi Dassler's career, he strived for new, innovative products that would make athletes better. A dozen employees produced around 50 pairs of shoes each day during the first 2 years, a time when they operated in their family's washroom. The shoes included the first sports shoes with metal spikes and tracker shoes featuring leather studs. He welcomed his elder brother Rudolf Dassler to the business in July 1924. Having worked in porcelain factories and leather offices in Nuremberg, Germany, Rudolf Dassler had a lot of experience. Launching their own company, Adolf Dassler and Rudolf Dassler started the Gebrüder Dassler Schuhfabrik, or Gebrüder Dassler Shoe Factory. Both brothers complemented each other well, as Adolf Dassler was an excellent shoemaker, while Rudolf Dassler made great sales and was a very positive person. Their business boomed as both Rudolf and Adolf Dassler were perfect partners for production and marketing. It didn't take long for their sports shoes to become quite popular. The family moved out of their mother's laundry in 1926, after which their father joined soon after. To expand their business, Adolf Dassler decided to take the company outside of Bavaria. Therefore, he traveled to most major sporting events and convinced many athletes to check out his shoes. He ensured that almost all top German athletes wore Dassler Brothers shoes during the 1928 Olympics held in Amsterdam. Using the best shoes, he convinced American sprinter Jesse Owens to wear the Dassler Brothers Shoe Factory shoes at the Olympic Village in Berlin. It was a remarkable move, since Jesse Owens won 4 gold medals in track events during those Olympics and set many records. After the company's success, its fame skyrocketed, and it got international exposure. The Dassler firm began to recover from the invasion of World War II, but by 1948, Adi and Rudolf, or Rudy, had been separated by a personal feud. In the end, the company split in two. Rudy's company was renamed Puma, and Adi's company was called Adidas, earlier proposed as Adidas. However, since a German shoe company already owned Adidas, they decided to stick with Adidas. Their rivalry gave them the fighting spirit that made them capable of becoming the best in their fields. Adidas was named for the nicknames Dassler gave himself, Adi and Dassler. Adidas means, I dream of sport from an old day. The Adidas 3 stripes were first incorporated into shoes in 1967, leading to Adolf Dassler calling the company the 3-striped company, depicting stability. Unfortunately, the same icon had already been used by another shoe brand, Karhu Sports. Adidas founder Adolf Dassler purchased the trademark as compensation for the dispute for a sum equal to €1,600 and just 2 whiskey bottles. In the trefoil emblem, the stripes represent the company's focus on variety, while the 3 leaves are representative of the 3 parts of the world where you can buy its products: North America, Europe, and Asia. This mountain-shaped logo symbolizes striving to achieve your goals regardless of challenges. With the round emblem, the globe represents the ability to adapt quickly to changes. Now, did you ever observe this curious fact? Every Adidas logo always begins with a lowercase letter, indicating that the brand produces casual sportswear accessible to everyone. The company grew steadily and became associated with football players who switched to its shoes, which were lightweight and had screw-in cleats. 1954 was also known as the Miracle of Bern because of the World Cup match's outcome. Hungary scored 2 goals in the opening phase of the match, so many people thought they would win the match. However, in the remaining minutes, they did not score a goal. Against a much stronger Hungary team, the newly formed, frail German team won by 3-2. The German team wore Adidas shoes, also known as Dassler boots. While Jesse Owens' victory popularized Dassler brothers' shoes, this World Cup victory popularized Adidas shoes, and many people took note of Adidas' 3 stripes. Following this, the company developed sports goods, introducing football balls in 1963. After 4 years, Adidas also began manufacturing apparel. Additionally, Germany's football team approached Adidas about making shoes suitable for bathrooms. For this reason, Adilet was launched in 1972. Micro Pacer was also released in 1987, a shoe equipped with a pedometer on the tongue. For the first time ever, a shoe was fitted with a microchip, which allowed athletes to calculate the calories burned and steps taken. The Adidas market share in North America was lost to companies like Nike and Reebok due to the death of Adolf Dassler on the 6th of December 1978, just a couple of months before his 78th birthday. A loss of $80 million led Adidas to go bankrupt in 1989. The Adidas business was taken over by a French industrialist named Bernard Tapie for $1.6 billion. Although it faced stiff competition from Nike, Reebok, and Puma in the late 1990s, Adidas regained its American market share. Since then, Adidas hasn't looked back. In 2006, they acquired Reebok for $3.8 billion. With its Parley products, available since 2015, the company has also broken new ground in creating shoes from plastic wastes from beaches and coastal regions. A fully recyclable running shoe was introduced in 2019 by Adidas called Futurecraft Loop. Sports giant Adidas is also among the first to conquer the lifestyle sector. Adidas Originals and Y3, which were developed in collaboration with Yoshi Yamamoto, are examples of sub-brands that prove a mass brand like Adidas can also arouse desire in niche target markets. In January 2017, Y3 made jumpsuits and boots for Leonardo DiCaprio and Richard Branson, who were boarding the first commercial spaceflight, Virgin Galactica. Adidas Superstars were the first basketball shoes to feature an all-leather upper part. Throughout its history, the company has also received creative support from the likes of Kanye West, Pharrell Williams, and Beyoncé. It is estimated that Adidas employs more than 59,000 people. According to Forbes, Adidas ranks 51st among the world's most valuable brands in 2020 with a value of $12.9 billion. Now here's a funny but remarkable story. In Boston, a park allows only Adidas shoes. In the park, anyone wearing a shoe from another brand would be snatched up and hung to the quote-unquote tree of shame. Adidas today owns Reebok, TaylorMade, and Rockport. Adolf Dassler devoted his life to the Adidas brand and gave it the platform it needed to become a global brand and a leader in sportswear. It is almost a guarantee that next time you are out and about, if you notice what other people are wearing, you will definitely see the trademark design of the company. The company has undergone many changes since it was founded by Adolf Dassler more than 70 years ago. Still, at its core, its values remain true to Adi's: to be creative, independent, and responsible. All of us possess this dream, the dream of leaving a legacy that lasts a lifetime. Just like Adi, we should live by our life values in order to leave a lasting legacy. So that was the story of Adidas, how it turned from a brand to a lifestyle statement. It was a pleasure having you guys with us through the video. We would appreciate it if you liked the video and subscribe to our channel. Be sure to click the bell icon so that you'll be notified of future videos. Thank you.